How's it going? It's Jeff from jeffrey-thomas.com, and let's take a look at Freddie Green style rhythm changes in B flat. So Freddie Green style, or gypsy jazz swing, or big band comping, it's all very similar. So I've put some traditional voicings in here, and then I've put some modern voicings and kind of just mixed it, and I think it's probably the best way to see the different things that are possible for this kind of style. On the technique, the left hand has to mute notes that are not being played. Otherwise you're going to get like a bunch of interesting things happening. So it's going to be 3-note voicings or 4-note voicings for the most part, and all downstrokes for the most part with the right hand. When you're learning this, it's very important to stay with quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and easy, right? Okay, so the way this is going to be best for you is if I walk through and just call out chord names. We've got 4 lines to get through, so let's go ahead and start. First chord is B flat. Okay, then I'm moving to G minor over B flat, C minor, F7 over C, B flat over D, G7 flat 5 over D flat, C minor 7, F7 flat 5 over C flat, B flat again, B flat 7 over D, E flat over B flat, E diminished 7 over B flat, B flat for 1 beat, D7 over A, G7, C minor over G, C minor 7 flat 5 over G flat, to F7 for 2 beats. Okay, second line. And this is where I'm going to start 4-note chord voicings for you. B flat major 7, B diminished, C minor 7, C sharp diminished 7, B flat over D, G7 flat 9 over D, C minor 7, F13 over E flat. That's one of the modern voicings that I was talking about. Kind of cool. It's got a little edge to it. B flat, B flat 7, and then traditional E flat over B flat, E flat minor over B flat, B flat, F7 over C, B flat over D for 1 measure. Okay, now we hit the 7th chords. D7, D7 over C, D7 over A, D7 flat 5 over A flat, G7, D7 over A sharp diminished 7, G over B, and then pretty much cut and paste that pattern here starting on C. So C7, G7 over D, D sharp diminished 7, C over E. Okay, so I'm going to take it from that 3rd line for you, because this is where it's pretty recognizable and typical of the rhythm changes. So that's where I left off. And then F, 2 beats, F7 over E flat, B flat minor over D flat. Kind of a cool sub change there. And then F7 over C. That gets us all the way through the 3rd line, right? Hang in there. Last line, B flat, G minor over B flat, C minor, F7 over C, D minor 7, G7 over D flat, C minor 7, F7 flat 5 over C flat, B flat, E7, E flat major 7, E flat minor 6, E flat minor sharp 6 actually. Let me run from that B flat because this is kind of modern changes. Okay, and then finishing with B flat, F7 over C, up to F7 flat 9 over E flat, and then finishing with a 4-note voicing of B flat over D. Okay, so on the groove, I'm going to run a bit for you at 100, and I'm going to play really straight quarter notes, starting from the top, so you get the feel of straight quarter notes. 2, ready, go. Okay, or there's a little 8th note thing you can do, and if I'm counting something in, or if the band director's counting something in, I'll put a pickup on the and of 4. So check this out. Here's B flat and ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe not all the time, but definitely on a pickup. And that would be where you put an upstroke in, on the offbeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 1. So it's... Okay, if I break that down slow, sorry. Up. Really, that's the other comp feel that you can put in, besides, you know... Right, just staying really straight and stiff, and it depends on the music, depends on the tempo, and depends on your ability, right, to get to stuff. So there's a lot of, like I said earlier, there's a lot of modern changes in here too, substitutions, and this is definitely not a theory lesson. So it's to get you putting your hands on rhythm changes and playing through stuff, and I think it was best to walk through it slowly, right? You definitely want to memorize these chord changes and start to take line by line. Like, for example, if I'm learning this, I would go maybe put some of the substitutions in, or just take like a 2-measure phrase and learn that. B flat, G minor over B flat, C minor, F7 over C, and then just loop that. Right? So where you can get used to putting the groove in on these changes, and then maybe take another measure, and start to really put it together so it'll take shape. The other thing that's super important is you want to be listening to rhythm changes. All the tracks that have, you know, rhythm changes in them by all the great players, Charlie Christian, Freddie Green, Django Reinhardt. You know, there's a long list of traditional players and also some modern players that, you know, Adrian Moingard. Oh my God, unbelievable. So anyway, I hope this was cool and halfway interesting for you. It's definitely targeted for a specific style, so you probably are watching this because you're wanting to play jazz. Remember, I'm teaching on Skype, Uvu, Yahoo Messenger, Windows Live, so get a hold of me if you want to make some arrangements for an online lesson. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.